Oh my god, this is so covered in cat hair.
That's why I didn't wear my chicken sweater.
Yeah, just edit it out, please.
The whole sweater.
Yeah. just do like a black box right here.
I'll just put a giant cat head on it.
Oh, make it even hairier.
I don't think I can do that. Also, is there like copyright issues with finding a picture to put on the sweater?
Yeah.
To design my own.
Well, I can show you open source, or not open source, what's it called? It's like free
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
source or something.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I think I have a website too. Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to the wardrobe. I'm Cool Santa.
And I'm an elf. I don't know how I fit in.
Yeah, I'm Rylan Deemer in reality.
And I'm Elisa Wildy.
Really happy to have you all join us here today. We've got a little bit of a festive show for you, so buckle up in your sleigh, and these reindeer are about to take you to a land of entertainment.
The North Pole, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go there.
Cool.
Do you need to stop there?
Do I need to stop? Oh. You know, I'd like to meet Santa.
Yeah, me too.
And his elves. The reindeer will take us.
I think he's probably an okay guy, even if he's not cool Santa.
Yeah, he's probably okay.
Yeah. I mean, he gives gifts.
I was terrified of him as a child, but, you know, I've gotten over that.
Is that because of how much his elves watch you?
Watch me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said want me.
No.
No. He's just this creepy stranger when I'm little.
I hope I didn't actually say want you, and
sure
we should watch the tapes.
We'll get there if we need to.
Yeah. So was it like the elves like always lurking around that?
No, I mean, I don't think I really knew of elves. I don't know if I believed in elves. I believed in Santa.
Oh. And still do.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I do.
Right.
I still believe.
Okay.
I hear those jingle bells on the sleigh. What is it in Polar Express? It's just a bell. If you hear the bell, you still believe.
So I may not be up to speed on like Christmas movies, because I forget things after a couple years. So
Okay. Do you have like a classic Christmas movie that you think of though?
oh, there's like that really old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer like claymation one. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like Yukon Cornelius.
I didn't know that, but yeah. Is he the snowman?
No, he's the guy with like the big red beard who sings the Silver and Gold song. Silver and gold. I'm not gonna sing too much because we'll get copyrighted.
I don't remember that part.
He like
Red beard.
or it's like orange or something. Remember, he's like on the floating piece of ice and I said I don't remember things after a couple of years, but I lied.
He likes this movie, I guess.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And he takes like Rudolph and the gang to the land of misfit toys.
I remember that place.
And like that big like winged lion is the king of the land of misfit toys.
We're talking about the Wizard of Oz now? Just kidding.
No.
I really don't remember this part.
You've seen the movie though.
Yeah. I was probably like preschool the last time I saw it though.
Okay.
So that's a little bit. I remember what Rudolph looks like.
Okay. And
That's about it.
aggravating noise that plays whenever his nose lights up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You probably fell asleep after the first third of the movie.
I don't think I loved it. It's just like a cute movie that you have to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably
least.
not great, but like as a kid, I was
It's
like
you said, it's a classic.
yeah. And I remember some of the songs.
I don't know if I do.
I'm not going to sing.
I didn't usually like Christmas music that much growing up.
Really? Not even Mariah Carey?
I mean, I'm obligated to sing it at some point, I feel like. No. I mean, I just didn't love to listen to it. Sometimes I'd be annoyed by it, but I think I only listened to it like maybe a good 3 days each year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
You're
listened to it
definitely on
today.
you're on like the low end on the bell curve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like Christmas music that much. So what I was listening today was actually the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So I wasn't even listening to like singing. I think the old school singing bothers me. Maybe that's it.
What is old school singing?
Like the old carolers or like the older voice. Like you were singing in the beginning. I can't do that. Like, I don't know. The traditional way of singing, maybe.
I don't know if I totally know, but
I don't know if anyone knows what I'm saying.
you know what this is reminding me of?
What?
In our last episode when we were talking about that TikToker and you were like, she tells such good stories. And I was like, how does she tell good stories?
Yeah.
And like we were having trouble identifying
Describing,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. But then you sent me some of the videos and then it was like, all right, let's analyze this. Yeah.
Yeah.
She like holds her eyes open a little bit, like slightly wider than what people normally would.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a little bit above her eyes, so she's forced to look up a little bit.
Yeah, she's kind of like, and then this happened. Like, just that, like, intensity.
I also want to say, going back to last episode, well, did you want to go off that more?
I don't want to do anything.
Okay.
We're recording this in the evening, and I think it's a different vibe. Yeah.
So, last episode, I was predicting what song would be the top song in AT40. And I thought it would be Good For You or Stay. Now I'm definitely going with Stay because I looked up this week's top 40 and it's still number 3. And this song came out like forever ago. So I'm changing my prediction. It's going to be number 1.
Okay.
I just want to foresee the future and I want to call it and see if I win.
Okay. Now there's proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to keep this in the episode or just have that as like your little...
I got to have them know I was right.
Okay, so, we were talking about Christmas movies.
Yes.
What about you? Is Polar Express your favorite?
I hate Polar Express.
Okay. I think I've seen it like twice.
I saw it once in the theater, like with my whole family. My sister was scared, so I think she and my mom left. But I don't remember liking it. And I remember whenever it played again, I was just like, I don't want to watch this. But I love Elf. That's my favorite movie.
Oh, that's so good.
That's love
really
quoting
good.
it. Yeah. My sister and I talk about it all the time. Definitely my favorite.
Hey, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I've not seen that.
Another claymation classic.
Yep.
I remember like the first time I watched it was in a classroom. I don't know what happened. Maybe our teacher was hungover or something. She was just like, all right, we're not gonna do our lesson today. I'm just gonna put on a movie. Everybody enjoy.
Now as an adult, I get it. Growing up, why there would be video days.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, always think of Christmas with the Cranks, also Tim Allen, right?
Yeah. Is that accurate to the Santa lore? Like, if you retire the previous Santa, do you become Santa?
I feel like I haven't seen that in so long. Is that what happens? Like, he killed Santa and then became Santa?
Nobody killed Santa, kids. No, just something happens, an accident, and Santa has to stop forever, and
he retires?
then he becomes Santa.
I don't think so, though, because I feel like Santa's supposed to be, hundreds of years old. Isn't that what we're taught?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the movie is inaccurate.
I think so.
Well, that's fine. It's just for entertainment,
Bad
right?
depiction.
Okay, yeah.
Horrible. No, I like that movie, though.
Okay, favorite Christmas album?
Album.
Or song?
I was trying to think if I knew of an album. I don't know Christmas albums, I don't think. I kind of see what you're saying now. Like Michael Bublé will have it. Michael Bublé. Bublé will have an album or whatever, and other artists will too, but I don't think I have a favorite. I've been talking about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra with a lot of people this year, so I think I have that itch that I really want to see them, but I like kind of just the music type of Christmas music, and Carol of the Bells is my favorite song.
Oh, which one is that?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
What about yours?
Okay. Easy answer, hands down. Alabama's Christmas album is incredible. incredible.
Is this country?
It's like, I don't know. It doesn't sound like how country music sounds nowadays. Maybe it's like Western music. I don't even know.
Western? Okay. I can see it. Southern? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. So there's like Thistlehair the Christmas Bear. Spreading the good news everywhere.
Is this part of the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the lyrics. But it's about Thistlehair the Christmas Bear. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Really look it up. Actually, we should put a link in the description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alabama's Christmas?
Alabama Christmas. The band's name is Alabama.
Okay.
And I think the album's just called Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any Christmas albums, I don't think, growing up with anyone. Besides the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, what's that one song that's pretty weird?
The Baby
I saw
It's
Mom.
Cold. Oh. Yeah, that one's a weird one.
I saw Mom kissing Santa Claus.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's fun.
I was saying the Baby It's Cold Outside one. It's not as weird as a child.
Oh yeah, that one got called out a bit.
Yeah, I think some people rewrote the lyrics also.
What did you think about all that?
The lyrics? Rewriting?
Yeah.
I get the like reasoning why it's bad, and I feel like you shouldn't promote that type of stuff, but I don't know. It's also like of its time. It's of its time, and like I'm gonna go back and forth. I do like that we redid it because I like that it's redone, but I also don't mind listening to the old version. Like, it doesn't bother me listening to the old version. It doesn't bother me that it's out there and people are listening to it, but I like that people thought of rewriting it, but I don't know if I would have.
Okay.
Are you judging me?
No, I'm thinking, because like I don't think that I like looked up much about that situation at all. So I don't know how much like background there is into like who wrote the song and what they intended from the lyrics. But isn't the lyric like, what did you put in this or something?
Yeah, there's just like yeah.
But like that doesn't necessarily to me imply like a drug was put in it.
Oh, I think a lot of it is like kind of coercing her to stay when she might not want to also. But I forgot about the drink part.
Well, I thought that was like the primary thing, but I now that you're saying that, yeah, I'm remembering some other stuff about that.
But sometimes things go over my head easily. So
sure,
when I'm like picking up on things, I might be picking up on something that isn't the obvious part.
That's all of us. But
okay.
So yeah, there was like the coercion, but so I think the argument, and I'm not going to say I think this because I don't enjoy the song and I'm not defending it, but I think the argument for the other side is like, it wasn't coercive, they were just being playful about it. Like, oh no, I need to go home, but I want to stay.
But really?
Yeah. And I would like you to express that you want me to stay, kind of thing.
Yep.
Like, that could be the level of communication. I don't know. I didn't write the song. And I'm not defending it because it's a dumb song. But
yeah, have we ever are they still alive?
That would be the easiest way to know. Yeah. Like, how is this intended? Like, are they just flirting back and forth in a subtle way that may not be obvious to the listener? Or was he actually like, no, you gotta stay here? Yeah,
and the song doesn't seem like that because it's a happy,
right? Not that necessarily.
This reminds me, this song is an elf, right?
The song is a what?
This song is the elf song when she's singing in the shower.
Oh, is it?
It's my sister and I's favorite part. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, that's our favorite part of the whole movie. Anyway. What did you spend your past weekend doing?
All right, listen up. Christmas is a multi-stage affair in my household. So I do Christmas on Christmas Day here, but I have Christmas with my family back in Michigan, like one of the weeks surrounding Christmas. And this year it just happened to be like the week before. So actually I already had like my Christmas with my family back home. So like my brother and sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, all my nieces and nephews, and my parents drove down from up north. So, yeah, and I've got like 6 nieces and nephews. So
I didn't know that.
It's a busy, busy thing.
Yep.
And they've got so much energy, and I love hanging out with all of them.
Did you buy gifts for all of them, or?
Only for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, so only for the nieces and nephews, thankfully. I think Chen got some stuff for like my brother and sister-in-law because they hosted us for the weekend. And then for my sister because they hosted like the dinner.
Okay.
And it was very good. So I'm still kind of like reeling from it because I just got back last night from that trip.
Yep.
And thankfully didn't have to work today.
Yeah. Is it usually that, I don't know if I want to say quick, but is it usually like a 1 or 2 day big event with everyone? Yeah,
it's been quick the past couple of years. Sometimes we'll like add another day on top of it.
Okay.
But yeah, this year is just like.
So is it normally like just a dinner, or like do you have anything else you normally do?
So we've got some traditions like my wife and I that we do every year.
Okay.
So I'll talk about those maybe first because they're a little more stable each year.
Yeah.
Because like the traditions with my broader family have shifted so much, like as our families have grown. Like we used to give gifts to everyone.
Yeah.
Which becomes like cost prohibitive at a certain point.
Yep.
And also, you know, we don't spend as much time in person with each other. So, you know, I feel like a lot of times you kind of, unless you're with somebody very frequently, you kind of lose some of that like insight into what they might like as a gift.
Right.
Oh, and then I want to talk about my Christmas traditions growing up because those were very cute.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
All right.
Okay. Chen, with you and Chen
with
first.
Chen, every year, some of you probably do this too, but like we've got these pickle ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they say this is a German tradition. That's what they say. I don't know. But we have these pickle ornaments, 2 of them.
Okay.
And we each like take one of the pickle ornaments and hide it in some area of the house. So like she might get like the upstairs, like she gets to hide it somewhere upstairs, and then I get to hide it anywhere on like the first floor of our house.
Cool.
And so like we each hide our own little pickle, and then Christmas Day, after we open up all of our gifts for each other, then we have to go on the pickle hunt. And whoever finds the other person's pickle first wins the pickle gift. And we've been changing what the pickle gift is every year.
Okay. It's like a agreed upon gift before.
Yeah.
So you both know what it is.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So like for a couple of years we did like whoever won the pickle gift got taken out to dinner at like the restaurant of their choice.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then let's see. So last year the pickle gift was whoever won got to decide on an exercise that both of us have to do together.
Huh.
So one exercise session.
So who won it?
I won.
What'd you choose?
I haven't cashed it in yet.
It's almost Christmas again.
I know. I got to do it soon. I'm thinking about putting together like a grueling Dance Dance Revolution exercise
That'd be
regime.
awesome. Yeah, that is work. I feel like that's cool.
It's big work. Yeah.
So how'd you like come up with this pickle thing? Because like,
well, it is a tradition of some sort.
So like, the tradition I thought of, and now I'm wondering if I just think of it wrong, is there's a pickle ornament, and you, like the parents would hide it in the tree, and so like the kid to find it first can open the first gift or something.
That might be like the traditional way, and that's like kind of how we did it as kids. Like there was one pickle ornament. So I've got 2 siblings, so 3 of us total.
Okay.
So my parents would hide the pickle somewhere in the tree.
Yep.
And then whoever found it first got, it was like the last gift under the tree would be the pickle gift. That's how my family did it.
Okay.
And it would be something that was generic that any of us kids would like. I feel like that was sometimes hit or miss because, like, if it's not specific to you, like, sometimes the gift is just not as good as, like, everything else that you opened up.
Yeah.
And then there's like a year or two where they gifted like a donation in our name to some charity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the other change that we made over the years growing up was like all of us kids got like way too sharp. Like, so like we'd be like opening presents up Christmas morning, but we'd all be like scanning the tree trying to find the pickle before it was time to look for the pickle.
Yeah.
So like, you know, one of us would just like find it. So my parents ended up expanding it so that the pickle could be hidden like anywhere in the house, and then it became like a big like adventure trying to find the thing.
Yeah, that's... So, when do you guys hide the pickle? Like, you and Chen? What day?
We hide it Christmas morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't remember if we've done it before or after we start opening gifts.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I don't have anything that exciting, like a game to play before pickle hunting. Right now, I still have like the same traditions growing up, I guess, but I mean, growing up, we would open our presents Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Like all of our family. So it'd be my mom's side. We always went to my mom's side of the family and start with the oldest person. I don't know why. So like usually one of my grandparents would be it, and then just go around the circle and each open a gift until they're all gone. And we just spend the evening that way. And so then Christmas morning, obviously Santa came, so we have his gifts then, but otherwise, like, Christmas is kind of done then. We have our Christmas lunch, and then that's how it is. We have no fancy games. I'm trying to think, actually. Yeah, I don't think so. But this is the first year that I'm not doing that, I guess, because...
Yeah, why's that?
I'm going to Dan's, my boyfriend's family this year. I know. So it's our first time doing Christmas out there.
How does that feel for you?
It's weird, especially because now we're going to celebrate Christmas with my family on the 23rd. And so my mom's side coming down to celebrate, and they get, like, my uncle gets here the 23rd, and we're going to open our presents the 23rd. And I told them, I was like, then what are you guys going to do on the 24th? Like, now it's just like, it doesn't feel like it's Christmas or whatever. And so they're like, I don't know, it's just Christmas Eve. It'll just be whatever. I'm like, it feels weird to me. Like, what if I was there on the 23rd and then the 24th I'm not doing anything?
Did you remember to write a letter to Santa letting him know that you needed to open up all of your gifts on the 23rd?
I did not, but somehow he usually figures out if something changes, you know? He's smart. And once in a while, he leaves gifts at a house he didn't mean to. But, you know, they end up whatever.
Are you stealing gifts?
No. Well, because we would usually go to my grandparents' house. But for some reason, like, I got a bike one year that he couldn't drop off at my grandma's, so he had to drop it off at my house.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
he's
like,
dealing with some pretty
or...
complicated logistics.
Yeah. So sometimes he just forgets. Sometimes, yeah, he writes a note though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this year I'm going to be out on the East Coast for Christmas, and I don't know what they do. And I've tried asking Dan, I'm like, what does your family do? They open presents Christmas morning, but like that's the only tradition that I'm aware of so far. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think
they're gonna like force you to eat pickled fish or something weird.
Well, I was talking to my manager, and he has they have egg casserole on Christmas Day.
Oh, that sounds
good. Yeah, and I was like, is that a tradition? I don't know. We don't have any our Christmas meal is just normally like Thanksgiving. I think that's maybe kind of common, but
I think I've had egg casserole for like Thanksgiving time. Maybe it's just kind of like a holiday dish.
Could be, yeah. I had egg casserole maybe twice.
Hey, Elisa.
Yes?
What do you think the purpose of tradition is? Like, why do we like it?
I feel like that's a good question. To me, when I think of tradition, it's something that makes our family us. And so that's what I like about it, because it's like our thing. But if you think of something that's traditional across the board, I don't know why it's a special thing, or why we keep doing it. That's a really good question.
Is it because you said it's something that makes your family feel What did you say exactly?
Like it's our unique or like our family.
Is that kind of like when friends have like an inside joke?
Yeah, I would say so. Like it
Similar
makes that
feeling?
connection, like you're used to it and you get to share this experience with your family and it's that way. Yeah, that's how I feel about like the tradition within a family, but I'm thinking of like
I like our little pickle thing that Chen and I do because it's like our own little thing, and I don't know anybody else that does it quite like we do, you know?
Yeah, I don't know anyone.
But it's like a fun game that just makes it a little more exciting that morning, and like we decide on like the gift together. So like
Yep.
I think like being able to like, you know, force the other one to like do some exercise of your choice is like that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know? But then I think there's like for that particular tradition, there's like another layer of like it has like certain callbacks to my childhood. So like there's that nostalgia aspect to it, even though like it's changed a lot since when I was young, right?
Right.
But it's still like along the same lines.
Yeah, I get what you're yeah, because like I was saying,
oh my god, your nail polish is so cool.
Thanks.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I actually want to talk about this, but I'll wait in a second.
Okay, yeah.
So like I think that, like I said, if I didn't open presents with my family on Christmas Eve, like if I was the one stuck in my sister's at my parents' house, like if she was the one on Christmas Eve not opening presents, I would just feel so weird to me. And because it's that like nostalgic feeling of like, why am I not doing anything tonight?
Oh, this is the other side of the coin then. So like you've got like the traditions that make your family feel like unique to you, or like you've got like a special unique bond with them. But you're violating the traditions this year. You're like kind of busting it. Now you feel, what do you feel?
Weird. It's like an anxious feeling, like this isn't supposed to happen, or like breaking the rules. That's what it reminds me of. But I'm also like, for me myself, I think I'd feel that more if I was the one like at my parents' house not doing anything Christmas Eve. But this year I'm kind of excited to like go experience something new. I'm also just nervous for traveling, but that's a different nervous. But I'm excited.
Is that general nervous for traveling or virus nervous?
I would say general, but more than my usual travel, just because it's Christmas Eve and I'm like, if I don't get there on Christmas, like that'll just suck. Not that it will, we'll make the most of it, but I just get nervous. It's the holiday. Like I felt like part of the point of us getting the flights we did was so we could be there Christmas Day, and if we don't, then we're not, but it's okay.
Sometimes it's those disruptive situations that lead to brand new traditions forming.
That's true. Yeah. So like Dan has not gone home the past 2 years for Christmas. He's just just not flown home and like spent it with us. I think the last 2 years, yeah. So I wonder what his family how they dealt with that. I think he's had some Christmases that he hasn't. I know one, he got like stuck in a snowstorm in college, so he didn't do that. But so maybe he's had more flexible holidays than I have. Okay, back to this nail polish though.
Can you show the camera? I don't know.
We
don't even have it up on the screen, so I don't know how good they'll be able to see.
I love sparkles, and I thought it was blue on the fingernail that I pointed to.
So,
but it's more purple.
In case you at home can't see, it's like purple and also glittery.
Yes, I like the glitter part. But I think the person who did it has not done this very many times. And as she was doing it, I was like, I don't think this is going to turn out right. And it didn't. It's very light, and you can see my nail underneath. And so I don't think she put enough layers on.
Well, in the studio lighting, it definitely doesn't show up.
Yeah. But while it was happening, I was just telling my sister this. She's like usually you go wash your hands with water, and I thought she said, and then you're done. And I was like, I better not be done. These are not done. So I go and wash them, and I sit down, and I was like, do I say something? If she says I'm done, I was like going through all the scenarios in my head. I was like, they're not done. I can't walk out the store like this. Like, if she says they're done, I'm going to show the lady at the front and be like, this is not done. But luckily, she did finish it. So I was like, okay, that's good. So my nails are so short. They usually grow out that's what I think part of the problem is anyway. So I partly blame myself for not having the best manicure.
I see.
Anyway, had to get off my chest because I showed them to my mom and she's like, I could have done that. But not really. I feel like it's hard to do a dip manicure. But yeah, I got them for the holidays, but I didn't want red or green because I got them this weekend, so that would only be like
That's
4 days.
That's so passé.
Yeah, I mean, I would have them for like 2 more weeks without it being Christmas. So I went for more of a New Year's theme.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's cool.
Thanks.
Question, Elisa.
Oh, no.
So why do you think you would show the front desk person the nails instead of the person?
Just because that's like the order I'd like go to check out, and then I would show her like, I would at least try to tell the person first that I don't think they're done.
Okay.
And then it might go somewhere.
Okay.
But then if it doesn't, then I would go to the front desk. I don't even think I could do that. I think I would go to a different nail salon and just get them redone. Because, yeah, she'd be the next line of order. And I have been there many times when people are complaining. And so that's usually what I see them do. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that too. There's really no other reason other than the person at the front desk job is to check you out. So
yeah.
I won't pay if they're not done.
Right. So you've seen other people like complaining in the shop?
Yeah, and
that's so funny.
It is, but it really bothers me. Like, I'm positive some of these people go in just to try to get a free manicure because
so it's not like regular complainers. It's like what you may hear referred to as a Karen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. I think they like will complain about the littlest thing, and like the workers say this, and I agree with them. They're like, she asked you if the color looked good when she put it on your nail, and like, yeah, they probably did, and you like just ignored it if you really didn't like it. Then there's other complaints too, like I've heard that are like valid, and usually they try to do something like they try to redo it for $5, like something that they try to like come to a negotiation agreement.
Right.
Like, okay, but some people just don't want to have it and don't want to pay for it. There's some strong opinions in the nail salon.
Chen took me to a mani-pedi once. I did not like that. I did
what
not
part
like it
did you not like?
Well, let me enumerate them. So, I didn't like when they pushed on the cuticles.
Okay.
On my toes or fingers.
Okay.
I despised that. Or cut them off or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, even thinking about it makes me... I don't like it. I also didn't like how shiny they looked after all the buffing or whatever.
Yeah, the polishing.
Yeah. That's not... I feel like I'm not a shiny nail kind of person.
Okay.
I like them to look a little bit dull, a matte finish.
Ragged.
Yeah. Yeah, I want them to look beat up. Like I've been, I don't know, chopping wood and bending metal all day.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I have more bruises than...
I'm actually surprised they look as beat up as they do, because all I do is play video games. But I also didn't like... It wasn't like a foot bath, but like some of the stuff that they did, I just don't want people touching my feet, I guess. Unless it's massage. Then that's good. That's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes they're good at massages. For a pedicure, I'm not a big fan of a pedicure unless I need to like relax and they massage them more. Because, yeah, I just paint my own toenails and I feel like toenail polish lasts a long time. But
sure.
I love getting my nails done, and I think the reason is I played viola growing up, so you always have to have them super short, and piano. But I played viola more, even throughout college. Yeah, yours would be good for playing. Yeah. But, like, I think I was deprived of, like, having the long nails. So now that I grow them out a lot. And I think that's why.
I've learned a lot today.
Yeah, about my nails. Okay, going back to Christmas, did you have other traditions from growing up that you wanted to share?
Oh, yeah. There are some, like, small ones. So, like, every Christmas morning, my siblings and I would wake up before my parents, and my parents would be, like, super tired, of course, because, like, in the middle of the night, they got up and, like, put Santa's gifts under...
What?
They, like, rearranged the gifts under the tree because, like, Santa came and, like, dropped a bunch of gifts off, and they're huge, and so they had to, like, move all the presents around so that when we're opening them, it's not just, like, Santa, Santa, Santa the whole time. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a mix. and they would also like get up to like, you know, take care of the, like Santa would drink the milk and the cookies, and my parents would like take care of some of that. So that's good. But yeah, we would wake up like before my parents, and we'd run into their bedroom and jump on their bed and be like, it's Christmas morning. And we would like intentionally mispronounce the word Christmas. Like, wah, 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 wah. Like we just like screaming at them really obnoxiously. I'm sure they hated it.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't get up right away. They would just tell us that we can like take the stockings down, because those would keep us occupied for a while. So like they would stuff those stockings like from toe to calf. Like they would be just loaded with stuff, because they would want us kids to like get up and just do that instead of bothering them.
These are good ideas.
Yeah, I've got some smart parents.
Yeah.
So that was always a wonderful tradition. Even after we knew it was like really obnoxious to them, we would just keep doing it. Yeah, and then like as we got older, like sipping coffee with them, like while opening gifts. It just like,
that sounds so nice.
Yeah, it does. Oh, and we always had like a specific order for gift opening, and only one person could open a gift at a time. So it'd be like starting with the youngest and then going chronologically to oldest through one round. But then for round number 2 of gifts, the second youngest would start, and then it would go all the way to the oldest, ending with the absolute youngest. Then for the third round, it'd be like the third youngest would open the first gift. So it was like staggered.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, so it wasn't always youngest first. Youngest was only first, like in the first round, and then you're like later after that.
Yeah.
And I was the youngest, so that's I experienced it. What about your childhood traditions?
Well, I feel like I kind of went over like when we opened the gifts. I mean, it's the same thing though. We did one at a time. But another thing that I just thought of is when you said milk and cookies, like my grandma was a big baker. Like every single day we were visiting, we just bake all day, I feel like. And so I kind of did this past weekend with my family, as we baked all day, Saturday and Sunday. And usually we like pack up all the goodies and like give them to our neighbors and stuff. And I think like last year and this year still we're like worried about COVID. So we only give it to like our very close neighbors. So that way they aren't like
the ones you don't mind getting sick.
Yeah, exactly. We're the ones who we trust will do what they want with it, if they want to accept it or not. Honestly, I kind of came over to help bake this weekend thinking we'd need a lot of goodies to give out to the neighbors. But then my mom's like, I don't think we're going to do anything because of COVID. And I was like, oh, so now we have all these cookies for ourselves? Okay. So I took a lot of cookies home. But baking is a really big thing I think we do in our family.
I've noticed you do a lot of baking, not just for like holiday stuff, but like in general.
Yeah, I like it. Probably because when I grew up, like that's how I helped my mom in the kitchen, was always a baking thing. So we made a lot of cakes and cookies, and I like brownies or bars, and so she has
sounds good.
A lot of recipes. When I say a lot, like books filled with the little note cards. She probably has like at least 5, and then she has like stacks of papers like from magazines. Like when she was trying to find recipes, she's just going through all these stacks. Okay, one pile done, another stack. And I have tried so many times to think of a way to condense it down, make it easier. We have smart technology now, and I don't know a way to do it, mostly because it's so many recipes. I don't want to type them all up.
Well, you can do the photograph to PDF thing. That would still take a long time.
Do you think it will pick up the old really cursive loopy loops?
Yeah.
Okay, I should try it.
It won't like convert that to text. Like
it's
copyable
just a picture?
text. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just picture, and then it converts that to PDF.
Okay. Because I was even thinking,
as long as it maintains the fidelity, then you could just pull it up on your phone or laptop or whatever.
Yeah, and as long as I titled it what I wanted, I feel like it would make it a lot easier to find at least. Yeah. And I thought about, she has like an Amazon Show, I think it is, so it has like the little screen on it. And I thought that would be really useful in the kitchen to pull up the recipe. But you have to buy certain apps that are compatible. I looked into it last Christmas, but I didn't get anywhere. So
it sounds like too much work, honestly.
It does, but it'd be so useful for her. One of these days, I'll get there. Maybe I just need to work at it all year long and keep... The thing is, like, I'm not going to sit at her house and, like, type these recipes, so I might, like, take a pile with me one day. The problem is, too, she has a lot of repeats, because if she can't find one, she reprints it, and, like, so they're all over. So it'd be hard to tell. If I titled them right, then I could probably tell if I already had that recipe.
I'll also amend what I said before when I said it wouldn't convert it to text. It wouldn't convert the cursive stuff to text, I don't think. But, like, the stuff that's, like, printed in regular text, like, the software's pretty savvy now, and it'll just pick that up. And...
Like, she does have printed sheets, so it'll probably detect the printed.
So, like, 95% of the text on it should convert over, unless they have the whole thing in a weird font.
Yeah. Well, yeah, growing up, my grandma, like, as she became more and more blind, we kept having to, like, reprint the recipes bigger and bigger, and... I remember being in charge of that. I loved using my mom's computer when I was little. I was like, I can type that. Yeah, those are like the biggest traditions. One thing would be like every time we went to my grandparents' house, we'd go to the Dollar Tree and my grandma would give me $1 to spend and my mom would give me $1 to spend. And so for Christmas, I would always use that to buy one gift for my mom and one gift for my dad at the Dollar Tree. I have no idea what I bought. It probably was like an ornament and
here's some steel
a little
wool.
Notebook. I don't know.
A steel wool and a drain plug.
Maybe a spoon. I don't know. I'm excited to like. I'm wondering if like I'll make my own tradition, like you were saying that you have a Chen eventually.
Oh, I'm certain you will.
Yeah. We just need that time where I don't go to either family for Christmas and see what happens. It'd be really cool if they lived in the same place because then I could do Christmas Eve with my family and Christmas Day with his, but I don't think that will happen soon at all. Now we have to take a Christmas cat picture this year. We could have taken one last year. I don't think I took any Christmas pictures last year with the cat, though.
Do you dress... Oh, why am I forgetting his name? Jackson. Do you dress Jackson up?
I did this year. I bought him bow ties, and they're red.
Is he cool about that stuff?
He's good with a collar.
Okay.
Probably because we've used a harness on him so many times.
Okay.
But what was really funny is it came with a bell on the back of the neck.
Oh, that's gotta drive him crazy.
He just spun in circles, and so I had to take the bell off, and now he's fine with it. I'm not gonna ever buy one again, though. It's good for a cute picture, but he has such long hair, you can't even tell he's wearing it unless you set it up right. So it's just good for a picture.
Yeah.
But he'd be cute in a bandana, but that would bother him, I think, because when he starts licking his fur, it gets in the way. But he got in our Christmas tree this year, which we didn't even think he could fit because
we have
a
live tree or a...
No, it's fake, but it's like tight. The reason my mom bought it when she originally had it was so the cats couldn't get into it. They never did at her house, but apparently he can find a way.
Cats are like liquid.
Yeah.
They can just like seep into any small crack.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I've seen videos where there's like a crack like this big under the door. They can fit. I'm like, their skull?
It's especially like comical with like big furry cats because like their actual bodies are a lot smaller than their like volume.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people say he looks big, but it's all hair. Do you ever put anything on your cats?
No. We've done Audrey in a harness before, and she's okay with it.
Okay.
Like she'll walk around a little bit, but then she'll just kind of like flop on her side because, you know, it just annoys her, I guess. Yeah. Heartbeat, I don't think would ever wear a harness. We'd have to practice a lot, and she would hate it a lot.
Yeah.
She just doesn't like being confined. But we'll like take them out to the yard, and we've got like a playpen kind of thing.
That's really cool, I think.
Yeah, so we'll like bring them out to the yard and that.
I was just thinking, like, I was thinking of taking a picture of my cat. Did you ever do Christmas cards, like either now or growing up?
No, that's always been something that I feel I get a lot of Christmas cards from people.
Yeah.
And I always like see the Christmas card and think, oh, maybe I should do this. But it's just not something I've ever done, and I don't have like a strong drive to do it except like in the moment when I'm looking at somebody else's Christmas card.
It's already too late by then, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Growing up, we always did a Christmas card, and my mom would like do the type out one letter. saying like what we did this year. I feel like that's normal. I feel like we always procrastinated photos though. So like growing, like when I was little, we did like set up photos. We've done it, like my dad had 2 horses when I was growing up. We've done it with them before. We've done it with all of our dogs, and yeah, I just had dogs pretty much.
And do you just like wear like hats like this? And...
We usually wear like a nice outfit.
Okay.
I think when we were really little, we would match like in a cute dress, but not really hats or anything, like not festive wear, just like a
just
nice
like
holiday-ish, like nice looking thing, like you'd go to church in or something.
Okay. Yeah.
But like as the years went on, I feel like probably towards high school, my high school years, we just found whatever photos were taken during that year and threw them on a card. It's
all
like
right.
one of me, one of my sister, and one of each of our pets.
This is our year in review.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do like reading people's, but I think it's becoming less common just with social media and everything too. But I bet my parents get a lot less than they used to, at least.
I'm getting some good Christmas card ideas. Maybe I will do that next year.
Write it down. Don't forget. I'll remind you December 1st.
It's already gone.
I would forget. I always want to do it, but mostly just to show off the cat.
Right. Is that it?
I don't know. You're doing this?
Thank you all for joining us in the wardrobe today.
It's been a happy holiday time.
I don't know if this episode's going to come out before or after Christmas, but if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have or had a great day.
Otherwise, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Oh, I can't wait for 2022. It's going to be the best year ever. No problems.
22 is my favorite number.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because my birthday's the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite number. Bye.